Does your solder fume extractor display wink at you when the product is switched off? Could there be an AC mains ground wiring concern? Can you safely interchange the extractor's detachable mains cord with any other similar one found on your computer or monitor gear? Could locating an external mains box solve these issues while bringing the on-off function more conveniently to the front of the unit? This video will attempt to shed some light on these questions. Welcome to my channel, exploring old technologies and seeding new ideas. Let's begin. I recently purchased an Antstone solder fume extractor to address a potential long-standing lung hazard in my DIY shop. What arrived from Amazon was impressively packaged in a small footprint enclosure, just what I needed to encourage its use in my solder station. The assembly instructions were easy to follow. However, all but one of Section 7's precautions made sense to me. Item 3 says, cut off the power supply if the smoke purifier is not in use for a long time. Well, I found the unit did what it was supposed to do, sucking up fumes as expected. One night, I noticed that the unit winked at me, even though the power switch was off. Was this a hint at the reason for the precaution? Or was this seemingly simple fan in a box with a speed display somehow still alive? In conversation with the vendor, it became apparent that the only way to totally cut off the power to the unit was to disconnect the line cord from the mains power. The vendor declared that this is a normal phenomena present on all their machines. They explained that the display was connected to the internal power supply but not the switch, and assured me that this was not a safety hazard. Curious about why this is so, I asked for a schematic, and the vendor promised to provide the power circuit diagram, which I have yet to see. While waiting for the power diagram, I decided to peek under the hood. In obvious series connection, the display board, which controls the fan, is powered by the mains conversion module, and the latter is connected to the combination switch mains line cord socket. On first glance, a white wire, assumed neutral to traditional AC mains convention, was soldered to the socket ground pin, and a black wire, normally considered a hot lead, was connected to the neutral end pin of the AC socket, and nothing appeared to be connected to the AC socket's L pin. Since AC ground pins are traditionally connected to the chassis parts via a green wire, luckily continuity tests proved this so for the white wire. Could this have led to a potential AC power leakage situation, causing the display blinking? Closer inspection exposed an unannounced fuse component, not mentioned in the owner's manual. A metal strap on the socket L connector was riveted to a fuse, which led to the on-off switch. That switch was connected to the conversion board via a red wire. So far, we've only exposed a few poor color choices for the internal wires, but no obvious reason for power to leak past the on-off switch to the display board. Even with no schematic, visual component trace inspection suggested proper isolation to the display board, pointing the finger back to the AC input side. So I decided to follow the neutral line and ground connection continuity back through the AC socket and the provided detachable line cord. For this, I had a number of visually similar detachable line cord sets from various computers and monitors, and a Nemo reference chart showing what I might expect. I quickly discovered that the Antstone provided detachable line cord had the N neutral and the L hot connections reversed somewhere inside the cord, despite being marked properly on the socket interface side. The reversal is clear here in a continuity test example of the Antstone cord compared against a computer cord that I had on hand. This 4 times compressed movie demonstrates that the display flash phenomena is not present if a computer or monitor detachable line cord is used. This suggests that the miswired Antstone detachable line cord is responsible for creating the wink, likely caused by a leakage current charging something in the display module. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be looking forward to preparing another one for you soon.